When you're ready to ride Metro, we want you to know we're ready for you. Here are just a few of the people at Metro to tell you how we're doing our part to keep riders safe.
We're cleaning like never before with hospital-grade cleaning.
You'll find hand sanitizer stations all over the Metro.
No mask, no Metro. Need one? We have a few extras.
At Metro, we're doing our part to keep the D.C. area moving. Find out more at WMATA.com/doingourpart.
Hi, it's Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to No BS Job Search Advice Radio, a show where I spend a few minutes each day giving you advice about job hunting so that you can take that information and use it actionably in your job search. The skills needed to find the job are different than the ones needed to do a job. And on this case, or on this show I should say, I'm going to talk with you about a mistake that job hunters make all the time, because they get simple advice about body language and they think that what they should be doing is going out and copying every gesture an interviewer makes in the interview, as though, well, I think I used this example on the show, as though if they pick their nose, they should pick their nose too. Nothing could be further from the case. So I'll simply say on this show, I'm just going to give you some simple advice about what not to do and what to do as you job hunt. And I have a lot more at JobSearch.Coaching.HQ.com, my site for job hunters where you can get advice from me as videos, podcasts, articles, all of my books and guides to job hunting. But more importantly, you can ask me questions about job hunting. So again, JobSearchCoachingHQ.com is your site to go to get curated, great information and ask me questions as you need them about your job search. So now, let's go on to today's show. Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders in staff organizations for more than 40 years now. I think a lot of job hunters spend way too much time focusing on body language, as though if they just mirror the body language of the interviewer, they're going to magically get hired. That could be furthest from the truth. You know, the fact of the matter is, whether you mirror the body language, mirror the speech of the interviewer, or do any of the sort of tricks that people think that they are learning about how to manipulate an interviewer, you're not going to get hired. You know, I can tell you what won't get you hired from body language, and that is if you're in an interview and you do something like this pretty regularly, you know, that's not going to get you hired. You know, frankly, it's gross. You know, you can mirror body language to your heart's content, but the fact is, if you can't answer questions well, you're not going to get hired. You can sit with your arms folded in front of you and get hired, and I won't encourage that, because you know, even the most beginner interviewer kind of looks at that and views you as being shut down, closed off, detached, nothing complimentary from that. I encourage people to speak with their hands as long as they're not so demonstrative that they're flashing all over the place. If anything, if you speak with your hands and you use them as emphasis points, the idea is to never go above this point on your face, and certainly do nothing to cross the facial line. When all is said and done, what's going to get you hired is whether you can answer questions well and demonstrate enthusiasm, power, passion, and self-confidence. That, more than anything, is going to get you hired. And if you're doing an in-person interview, you know, there are a couple of little tricks I'll just give you. The first one is when you shake hands, you know, a firm handshake, but make eye contact with the interviewer. A smile on your face as you shake hands goes a long way toward breaking down some of the walls. Now, I know culturally with some people who are raised to be polite and not make eye contact at this point, this is U.S.-centric advice. You know, different cultures, different nations have different beliefs. I understand. If you're interviewing in the U.S., eye contact, firm handshake, smile on your face goes a long way towards starting the interview off well. Some people believe you should be sitting up, you know, forward in the chair during the interview. Personally, I don't believe you can do that for a half hour to an hour and perform well. I'd rather have you sit back comfortably and have your arm on the armrest. Let's see if I can show that. Arm on the armrest. Now, in a dark shirt against the dark background, it doesn't work. Arm on the armrest, kind of sitting there casually, and then I will show how my hands can be used, to emphasize points, along the way in the course of your interview, and then you can go point by point by point, pretty easily. See how much you like this one? I did that one on purpose for you. So you try and stay away from your face and have eliminate distracting gestures, because that's what happens. They stop listening, they watch what you're doing, and by not paying attention, they're tuning out. So this is Jeff Altman. I hope you found this video helpful. If you didn't even watch it on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, do something. Give it a thumb up. Just let people know this is worthwhile for you. In addition, come over to my website, which is jeffaltman.com. I've got a lot of great content, including articles from my e-zine. By the way, sign up for a complimentary subscription to it there. It's a $499 value I give away for free. So read previous articles, listen to podcasts on my radio shows, watch my other videos there. You can search positions I'm recruiting for, post the resume to more than 50 sites from mine. The web address is jeffaltman.com, so come over to the site and go exploring. A few final things. First of all, if your firm is trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether I can mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. Next, if we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request at linkedin.com/in/the-big-game-hunter. I accept connection requests from people worldwide, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. If you have a question for me about some aspect of job hunting, contact me through liveperson.com, where I'm a job search and career coach. So again, liveperson.com, you look for Jeff Altman there. Finally, if you like personalized coaching from me, come over to VIPpersonalsearch.com. Find out about my coaching program where I work with you one-on-one to help you overcome all these different obstacles to job hunting. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.
Want to hear something amazing? Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year, automatically, dollar for dollar, with no limit on how much you can earn. Extra cash? Come on, how amazing is that? In fact, it's even more amazing when you realize all the places where Discover is accepted. 99% of places in the U.S. that take credit cards. So when it comes to Discover, get used to hearing yes more often. Learn more at discover.com/yes. 2020 Nielsen Report limitations apply.